Welcome back to Outside Views, the channel that dares to ask the uncomfortable questions. And today's question, if Britain broke up with Europe, where do Brits move now? Oh, didn't they just do that? Where's the next great hope for the exasperated, exhausted and Brexit-bruised British citizen? Grab your cup of tea, maybe pack a suitcase, because today we're diving into the best countries in the world for Brits after Brexit. And spoiler alert, it's not just Australia we talked about yesterday. And let's start with a big number. 5 million Brits already live abroad. 5 million people decided they were done with drizzle, endless Brexit debates and queuing politely for things that don't matter. And post-Brexit, even more are asking themselves the serious question, where should I move? Where can I still get a decent pint and not have to explain what a queue is? And number one on the list is still Spain. Sunny, cheap and absolutely packed with fellow Brits. About 750,000 British immigrants are already sunning themselves on Spanish beaches, sipping sangria and pretending they understand Spanish beyond ordering beer and tapas. Spain is the comfort zone of moving abroad. Relaxed lifestyle, brilliant healthcare, cheap property if you avoid the tourist traps. But beware, the paperwork will make you weep. Spanish bureaucracy makes British bureaucracy look like a well-oiled machine. And then there's the siesta. Brilliant idea in theory, except when you desperately need to buy something at 2 p.m. and the entire town has decided it's nap time. And if you're the impatient type, prepare for your blood pressure to rise faster than a Madrid thermometer in August. And now let's jump to number two, that is Australia. Australia, Britain's rebellious teenager who moved out but still calls every Christmas. If you can survive the immigration system, which is tougher than a Sunday morning hangover, you're rewarded with beaches, sunshine, and the chance to barbecue every meal without being judged. Around 1.2 million Brits already live down under. So basically, if you trip over someone in Sydney, odds are they will apologize in a British accent. Australia offers high wages, a good healthcare system and a shared language, unless you count the slang. Fair dinkum, mate, you'll need a dictionary just to survive the first week. But beware, cost of living can be eye-watering, especially in cities like Sydney and Melbourne. And let's not forget, everything in Australia seems designed to kill you. Spiders, snakes, jellyfish, even the sun tries its best. No offense, my Australian mates. And next up, Canada. Canada. Polite, friendly and snowy. Over 531,000 Brits have made the move to the land of maple syrup and hockey. It's like Britain, but bigger, cleaner, and people apologize even more. Canada offers a high quality of life, fantastic healthcare, and spectacular scenery. Mountains, lakes, forest. It's like living inside a postcard. But prepare yourself for winter. The kind of winter where your eyelashes freeze and you start questioning your life choices at 7 a.m. If you are tough enough, Canada rewards you handsomely. Just remember, it's not all about Toronto and Vancouver. Places like Ottawa, Calgary and Halifax offer great lifestyles too, without the eye-watering real estate prices. And now, what about France? France, the sophisticated neighbor who always made Britain feel a bit uncultured. Around 180,000 Brits already live there, eating croissants, drinking wine and pretending not to miss baked beans. France offers beautiful landscapes from Parisian boulevards to sun-drenched vineyards. The healthcare system, world class. The food, divine. Nobody will argue that. The bureaucracy, a Kafkaesque nightmare. You'll need patience, a good lawyer, and probably a bottle of wine just to get through basic paperwork. And do not expect everyone to speak English. Learning French isn't optional unless you enjoy playing elaborate games of charades at the post office. Moving on, Dubai. Yes, Dubai. Tax-free salaries, luxury shopping malls, beaches, and a skyline that looks like a science fiction film. Around 250,000 Brits have already taken the plunge. It's the immigrant Disneyland, if Disneyland had Lamborghinis and gold vending machines. But it's not all shopping and sunshine. Dubai is hot, very hot, and the rules are strict. Alcohol laws, dress codes, public behavior. Read the guidebook unless you want a sudden crash course in local legal systems. Still, for career-driven Brits who want to earn serious money, Dubai is a tempting option. Just keep your air conditioning on and your sun cream handy. And then, of course, there still is the USA. Over 600,000 Brits live across the pond, the land of opportunity, former freedom, and gigantic portions of food. From the bustling chaos of New York to the chilled vibes of California, there's a version of America for every Brit. But it's not all apple pie and road trips. Healthcare costs can bankrupt you faster than you can say emergency room. And the visa process? Think of it like running a marathon while juggling flaming torches, while blindfolded. And still, if you land the right job offer or marry the right American, it can be a fantastic adventure. But it's changing under Trump. And now let's not forget New Zealand. Smaller, quieter, and ridiculously beautiful. Imagine Lord of the Rings, but with better coffee. Over 215,000 Brits have made the move. If you want outdoor living, low crime rates, and a relaxed vibe, New Zealand is paradise. I had the chance to talk to their ambassador here in Germany once, really great. But it's far, very far, and your family won't just pop over for Sunday lunch. They'll need to book a 24-hour flight and recover from jet lag for a week. And now, for those wondering about retiring abroad, yeah, it's still possible. Spain, France, Portugal, and even Italy offer retirement options for Brits. You usually need proof of income, decent health insurance, and a willingness to battle red tape like a medieval knight. And speaking of Italy, let's talk about it. 66,000 Brits live a la dolce vita among pizza, pasta, and spectacular landscapes. Italy offers a brilliant healthcare system, a relatively low cost of living outside the big cities, and a pace of life that makes London seem like a hamster wheel on fire. But again, bureaucracy. It's legendary. Trying to open a bank account or register your residency can feel like starring in your own tragic Italian opera. And if you're dreaming about buying a little vineyard and living the under the Tuscan sun fantasy, get ready for paperwork, taxes, and enough headaches to fill a vineyard on their own. And now, of course, a quick Brexit reality check. Moving abroad isn't as simple as it used to be. Post-Brexit, Brits are third country nationals in all EU countries. You can still visit EU countries for up to 90 days in any 180-day period without a visa, but if you want to live there longer, you will need the right visa, and usually a lot of patience. Your professional qualifications might not automatically be recognized either. So if you're a doctor, architect, vet, or engineer, check before you pack your bags and stethoscope. And another important reminder, moving abroad doesn't cancel your British citizenship, of course. You can still vote in UK elections, still receive your pensions, and still argue about whether tea should be made with milk first or water first. The elections, there are limits, I know. But some things never change. So to sum it all up, there are still plenty of amazing places for Brits to move to after Brexit. Spain, Australia, Canada, France, Dubai, the USA, New Zealand, Italy. The world is still wide open if you're willing to navigate the paperwork jungle. But wherever you go, remember this. Moving abroad isn't just about escaping the UK. It's about building a new life, new challenges, new adventures, and yes, new frustrations. Because even paradise has its paperwork. So thank you for watching Outside Views. And if you enjoyed today's world tour, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll be back soon with more brutally honest takes on policy, society, and life beyond Britain. Until next time, pack light, dream big, and maybe, just maybe, learn a bit of Spanish or so. See you soon, and the next video is right here in the end screen.